Okay, students, let's start today's session. It's about chemistry of benzene or electrophilic aromatic substitution. So, electrophilic aromatic substitution. So, the benzene undergo electrophilic substitution reaction. Before I explain the substitution reaction, what is an electrophile? Because benzene undergoes electrophilic substitution reaction. So electrophile in chemistry is an atom or a molecule that in a chemical reaction seeks an atom or a molecule containing an electron pair available for bonding. So electrophilic substances are Lewis acids and many of them are Bronsted acid. You may also define it as an electrophile is an electron deficit species. So it may attract an electron pair, and in this system benzene is an electron rich compound due to its pi electron cloud. So here you may see that any electrophile which is an electron deficit species will attract this electron pair, any of the electron pair, because all the atoms of benzene are carrying the characteristics of double bond, half of the plane here and above the lobe and below the lobe. All these pi electrons are delocalized within the benzene ring. So an electrophile which is an electron deficit species obviously will attack on any of the double bond. So here all the corners of the benzene or hexagon are containing carbon, and to each hydrogen and to each carbon there is one hydrogen. So this hydrogen may be displaced or substitute by an electrophile, because electrophile loves to attract an electron pair. So this benzene will give its it is because benzene because of the delocalized electrons exposed above and below the plane, these above the plane of the rest of the molecule, benzene is obviously going to be highly attractive to electrophile. So these species which seeks after electron rich areas in other molecules. So that was all about that, how benzene is undergoing the electrophilic aromatic substitution reaction. Why this is so? This when electrophile substitutes the hydrogen atom, any electrophile we'll see in different, because we have different types of aromatic substitution to get the different substituted product. So this electrophile substitute the hydrogen atom of the benzene ring. Now why this is so? I am explaining once again. The electrophilic substitution reactions are due to the pi electrons of the benzene molecule. The electrophile attack on the pi system of the benzene. Begin to this slide. This one is the electrophile. Okay, in the first step we have to make first production of an electrophile is very necessary, that how it is going to be formed. Then this electrophile attacks the pi system of the benzene ring and produces a delocalized carbocation, which is called aranium ion or sigma. We may call it an aranium ion or sigma complex. Why we are calling it sigma complex? Because one of the pi bond is broken down. Here you may see these two electrons. Every bond is containing two electrons. So electrophile is taking up one electron and making a bond over here, and one electron is still there. So still this one electron which is this one electron which is making a bond with it. So one of the electron, because this may attract the electron pair, it takes up the electron pair and then it makes a bond over here, and the adjacent carbon the electron deficit. That's why we draw this plus sign for the carbon. Here the carbon tetravalence is not complete and it becomes a deficit carbon. So adjacent carbon, there is deficiency, and because of this formation of uranium ion or sigma complex, this is going to be destabilize the system, because the benzene is a stabilized molecule. And here you may see, but to retain its stability, what it's going to be do in the formation of this uranium ion, electrophile takes two electrons of pi system to form a sigma bond between it and one carbon of the benzene molecule. Now this breaks this cyclic system of pi electron, because when uranium ion is going to be formed, one carbon become sp3 hybrid. This one is now sp3 hybridized. This causes instability in the ion. To overcome this instability, uranium ion loses a proton. Now this will lose a proton from the carbon that bears the electrophile, and these bonding electrons regenerate the double bonded system. So it will give this bonding electron and regenerate the benzene ring with the loss of proton. This results in the regeneration of double bond, which stores the stability of the ring and formation of this final product. So this base abstract proton, as you know, base always this abstract proton takes away an HB. Any of the ways that we use in the start when we make this electrophile. So this is all about the aromatic substitution. Now in every type of this substitution, whenever we may see the electrophilic aromatic substitution, then electrophile or a poor electron species, this is formed first in the first step. Then this is done with the help of an electrophile. Looking into this, when it is formed, the electrophile then attacks the benzene ring, delocalized pi electron cloud of the benzene ring made it attractive for electrophile. In this step, the benzene loses the aromaticity like this, because one of the carbon is sp3 hybridized, and carbonium ion, which is called uranium ion, is formed. And in the third step, you may see this this carbonium ion loses a proton. When it loses a proton, a ring recovers and an aromatic character is again retained. So this aromatic characters and this benzene is going to be formed again in the final product by abstracting this proton and donating these bonding pairs towards the ring, making the system stable. I hope you you are getting it exactly. This is the phenomena which will be same for all the electrophilic aromatic substitution reactions. Okay, now let us discuss. We have the different types of electrophilic aromatic substitution reaction, one of which is halogenation, nitration, and then we have sulfonation, alkylation, and acylation as well. Now, first of all, let us discuss this electrophilic aromatic bromination. So, here you may see this in this reaction. As I said, in the step 1, you have to make the electrophile. For that purpose, we'll use Lewis acid. So this FeBr3 is your Lewis acid, which will react with bromine molecules. So bromine reacts with this Lewis acid to form a complex that makes bromine more electrophile. So once this bromonium ion Br plus 2, when it is formed, so this bromonium ion which acts as an electrophile will be in the step 2, the pi electrons of this aromatic CC carbon act as a nucleophile. Now this benzene is acting like a nucleophile. So nucleophile is what? Electron rich species, or in other terms you may also define it as a nucleophile is a chemical species that donates an electron pair to form a chemical bond in relation to the reaction. All molecules are ion with a free pair of electrons or at least one pi bond can act as a nucleophile because nucleophile donates electrons. Okay, so this bromonium ion which is formed in the first step is now taking up because it attracts this pair of electrons. When it attracts, one of the carbon becomes this uh, so this carbocations is going to be formed because this one of the carbon is sp3 hybridized and bromine attack. When it attacks, what happens? These three system which you may see is because of the delocalization of this pi electron. As I told you in the last lecture that these pi system electrons are in state that they are in every position, means they are giving characteristic to this carbon, this carbon, this carbon, this to, on the whole they are in ring. So this charge can be delocalized within the system. If I say this bonding electron are shifted towards it, then this may go to this side. Okay, if these bonding electrons are shifted towards this side, so bond is created over here and this charge is delocalized over here. So in this way, these carbocations or aranium ion complex is going to be formed. Or in the third step, you have to remove this proton. Now look into only one structure. You may draw only one structure for this. These are for understanding that we are making these three structures. So this one structure, look into it. Now in the third step, you have a loss of protons. So removal of the proton from this this carbon bearing the bromo group, it forms these bonding pairs of electron goes inside the ring to restabilize this bending system. So Aramis is generating this, and on the other hand, we'll get this HBr2 because this as when we read this Lewis acid reacted with FeBr3 BRBr, so it means FeBr4, and one of the bromonium I is reacting to is what about this FeBr4? So this proton which is lost is reacted to this FeBr4 and it will make HBr on the other end, and it will get this Lewis acid which acts as a catalyst also, so as a FeBr3, and so it will comes out as it is and we use it in the first step. So that was all about the electrophilic aromatic bromination reaction. So particularly we are saying bromination, we may call it halogenation and any other. Now what happened in it, I am repeating shortly, whenever there is bromine which is reacting with this Lewis acid के साथ react करेगा तो हमें क्या होगा, it one of the bromine takes away the bonding pair of electron और FeBr4 and minus charge बनेगा, और this bromine becomes electron deficit which acts as an electrophile. तो ये इलेक्ट्रोफाइल फर्दर, क्योंकि ये इलेक्ट्रॉन डेफिसिट स्पीशी है तो कहाँ जाएगा, इलेक्ट्रॉन रिच सिस्टम पे अटैक करेगा. जब ये इलेक्ट्रॉन रिच सिस्टम पे अटैक करेगा, ये ले लेगा ये बॉन्डिंग पेयर्स ऑफ जो बेंजीन रिंग के, एंड इस तरीके से एक सिचुएशन क्रिएट होगी जहाँ पे कार्बोकैटायंस और एल्यूमिनियम आयन कॉम्प्लेक्स बनेगा, और ये साथ वाला जो एडजेसेंट कार्बन है ये इलेक्ट्रॉन डेफिसिट हो जाएगा, और That's why a positive charge or a charge, this charge is delocalized within the system, and in the end this there occurs a loss of proton. When a proton is lost, so this bonding pair restabilizes ring, ये bonding pair अंदर दे देगा ring system में, और final product हमारा बन जाएगा जो कि होगा bromobenzene. अब देखें, now here substituted benzene is going to be formed, bromobenzene. From benzene we are getting the bromobenzene in the end, and in the end as a final product. Okay, now look into this. uh, this one is the, now next is our nitration of benzene. Okay, now what happened in it, you have nitric acid and sulfuric acid. So we have to produce a nitronium ion. For that purpose, the source of the nitronium ion is through the protonation of nitric acid by sulfuric acid. Now sulfuric acid is strong acid, and again the nitric acid. Now this is going to protonate it like this. This one of the H is reacting with this, and because this will make a system like this, and this which causes the loss of water molecule. Now this bonding pair takes this to neutralize the system, and water is going to form, making this nitrogen as electron deficit. So ये क्या बन जाएगा, this is become going to produce a nitronium ion. So in the first step we are getting what, an electrophile, and in this case electrophile is nitronium ion. So in the first step, this in the nitration of benzene is to activate the nitric acid with sulfuric acid to produce the stronger electrophile, which is called your nitronium ion. Now in the next step, the steps remain the same as I explained you in the general one pattern. So this nitronium ion is a good electrophile which will react with this benzene and will attack on this system. This positively charged nitrogen gives this electron pair to it, and the system is created this nitronium ion on the whole, and this hydrogen is basically from this benzene ring because each carbon has one hydrogen. So after this, what happened in it, this water molecule which is taking up this H and making up hydronium ion H3O plus, and this nitrobenzene is going to be formed in the last step. Now that both steps are within this single intermediate which is on screen. So these bonding pairs are imposing the ring and to restabilize the benzene. In this way we are getting the substituted benzene which is nitrobenzene. So this nitro benzene is going to form. So in this intermediate resonance forms of the canonical structure of form that can be draw as in last case as we draw in this case. Bromination, in the case of bromonium you may draw it or you may write it as it is as in this case. Okay, so nitrobenzene is going to be formed. This is a further reaction if you wish to convert this nitro group to amino group. So the aniline is going to be formed if you reduce it with it. So here final product is your nitrobenzene. Now let us discuss sulfonation of benzene. So in sulfonation, again first step is the formation of your this. Look into this. Sulfonation is actually a reversible. You may see this double-headed arrow. So sulfonation basically is a reversible reaction that produces benzene sulfonic acid in the end. So adding sulfur trioxide and sulfuric acid, the reaction is reversed by adding the aqueous acid, so to benzene sulfuric acid. Benzene sulfonic acid. So what is its mechanism? Uh, uh, sulfur trioxide is added. So fuming sulfuric acid is used in this case as a reaction of mixture of sulfuric acid and sulfur trioxide. Means fuming sulfuric acid is used. So reactive species are your sulfur trioxide or its conjugate acid. This will going to form a compound which is called your fuming sulfuric acid, also referred to as a uh, azolium. So it is a concentrated solution of dissolved sulfur trioxide into the sulfuric acid, nothing else. So the sulfur in sulfur trioxide is an electrophile uh, because the oxygen pulls these electrons away from it, because oxygen is very electronegative, you know very well. So this after the formation of this compound, this is become an electrophile. The benzene attacks this electron pair because it is electron pair lover, which is an electrophile. So it attacks the sulfur, and subsequent proton loss may occur in the next time to produce the benzene sulfur. Okay, look into these electron pair are given to this sulfur and making up this carbocations, which is a areneamine complex again. So one of the hydrogen of the benzene is taken up by the base, and this bonding pair are imposed in the ring to re-stabilize the ring, and you may get the benzene sulfonic acid. As you may see, in all the cases, the reaction pattern or reactions remains the same. First step, you have to make the or produce an electrophile. Second, you are going to attack, or the electrophile attracts the burning pair of benzene ring, and then those are making complex, which is your uranium complex, and then one of the hydrogen is taken up by the base within the system, and to to take the proton, and this hydrogen is lost as a proton. So these bonding pair not as a hydrogen, so proton. So these bonding pair are imposed in the system to re-stabilize the system. Otherwise, it will lose the properties of benzene, and the system will be not stabilized. That's why benzene prefers substitution reaction over addition. So it is forming the substituted product, which is your benzene sulfonic acid. Okay. So next is alkylation. Okay. Now you may see that this alkylation or acylation reactions particularly with the name of their scientists, the Friedel and Crafts. They both they work together, and these particular reaction are called Friedel-Crafts alkylation of aromatic rings. What alkylation means? As you know, alkyl group we are making from the alkane if one of the hydrogen is replaced. So alkylation means substitution of an alkyl group into something, or here in the benzene ring, in this case into the benzene ring. Okay, hydrogen on the atom on the benzene ring is replaced by a group like methyl or ethyl, and so on. Benzene is first treated with the chloroalkane like this. Okay. For example, this what we have, this chloropropane. Okay, and we are using aluminum trichloride, which is the Lewis acid for this reaction here in the Friedel-Crafts alkylation. So in the presence of this aluminum chloride as a catalyst, the this one of the chlorine is taken up because this Lewis acid accept a pair of electrons. What's its definition is acid accept a pair of electrons. So it takes away with the along with the pair this chlorine atom, making AlCl4 minus charge because of this bonding electron. So making is electron deficit, and here you are getting this carbocation. So this carbocation which is going to be formed here, because this chlorine is on second carbon, so that's why this positive charge is on second carbon. So you may use any other simple alkyl group also that can be used in the same way. You may use methyl chloride, ethyl chloride, simple propyl chloride over here, but this one is your secondary carbocation which is going to be formed. So you in this way you will get this isopropyl benzene like this. So first step is the making of this. So substituting a methyl or this propyl groups gives you carbocation. Now these electron pairs are attractive to it. So the making a bond like this, and then we have this hydrogen from this benzene ring. At the same time, hydrogen is removed with the help of this aluminum tetrachloride and making up HCl, and AlCl3 is produced as it is, as in the as it is, like Lewis acid was used, which is acting like like as a catalyst, as a catalyst. So we are getting the major product, which is your uh, uh, isopropyl benzene. So this when this the hydrogen is removed by aluminum tetrachloride AlCl4 minus ion, these bonding pair are imposed into it. So in this way the catalyst is regenerated. So we are getting a stabilized product as well as a catalyst which is formed by the alkylation of benzene. So not only the alkylation, but we have uh, some of the alkylation amongst most useful aromatic substitution. You may see that aluminum promotes, aluminum chloride promotes the formation of carbocation. Now we look into it. There are some limitation of free radical alkylation. Only alkyl halide can be used. Aryl halide halides do not react. Their carbocations are too hard to form, will not work with the rings containing an amino group substituent or a strongly electron withdrawing group. In my next incoming uh, lecture, we'll discuss on it what is the effect of these electron withdrawing or electron donating groups. So here we are just looking into the reactions of benzene. We'll discuss inshallah in our next lecture about the effect of uh, substituent on benzene ring or on aromatic system. On the whole, we are discussing benzene because benzene is aromatic one. That's why. Now let us discuss our last one reaction, that is your acylation of aromatic ring. Now the acyl group is an when an alkyl group is attached to the carbon oxygen double bond, if this represents the R, like generally we represent the alkyl group with the R, then an acyl group becomes RCO. Okay, so RCO when going to be which acts as an electrophile, production of it will attract it or will takes up this bonding pair of electrons, so gives you this acetophenol. What is this mechanism? Now acylation means the substituting an acyl group into something like in benzene ring. In this case, we have the benzene ring. So the most commonly used acyl group is CH3CO. This is called ethanoyl group. Ethanoyl group. In example, in this example, which follows the substitution of this acetyl or ethanoyl group into the ring. But you could equally well use any other alkyl group instead of methyl. You may increase its number. The fact is, the most reactive substance, this one is the most reactive substance, acyl group, containing this acyl group, which is your acyl chloride. Acyl chloride, also known as acid chloride, okay, acetyl chloride, which is just CH3CO and Cl. So benzene is treated with the mixture of ethynyl chloride and an aluminum chloride. Obviously, we have to use this. Without the usage of aluminum chloride, you cannot form this carbocations. Means, sorry, you cannot. It cannot lead to the formation of an electrophile. So once the electrophile produced, then it will quickly react with the benzene and gives you the final product. So here what happened is benzene, uh, because this acetyl chloride is most reactive substance, which is containing acyl group. So benzene is treated with this ethynyl chloride and aluminum chloride as a catalase ketone called this phenylethanol, or you may call common name is acetophenone, is going to be formed. So this aluminum chloride, which is written, if you are not you may avoid these problems, many of the problem alkali only substituted one, because this acyl group, as I discussed in the last reaction, no need to repeat it again. So we will we will get the final. So the pattern वही का वही है कि एसिटाइल जो है पहले स्टेप में लेविस एसिड के साथ रिएक्ट करके एसिटाइल क्लोराइड हमें फॉर्मेशन होगी किसकी okay, let us discuss its mechanism. So this aluminum chloride treated with this acetyl chloride, so it will produce you this carbocation. So this charge is again delocalized, because you may see they can give you the resonance structure, and AlCl4 is going to be formed. One of the chlorine atoms it takes away, because Lewis acid takes away the bonding pairs of electron towards the, making up AlCl4, and the remaining molecule or CO, here we have the carbocations, which will further treated with this benzene, so it will attract this bonding pair, it will gives it a bonding pair, because these pi electrons are taken up by this electrophile, because this one electrophile needs an electron, so it will attack on this benzene system, and one of the hydrogen of the benzene ring is here, you may see. Now this carbocation is going to be formed. This carbon, the adjacent carbon, is sp3 hybridized again in this case, and the this will lose a proton, takes away this and make up HCl on the other hand, and AlCl3, the aluminum trichloride that we use in the start, is coming out as it is, and with the regeneration of the benzene ring, and the final product which is formed is your acetophenone. So that was the mechanism of this reaction, that in the first step, as it is, you are getting the these carbocations, and it will attack on benzene ring, and benzene rings are giving its electron pair to this electrophile, which is the electron deficit species, and it takes away and then this within the system, this takes this proton away and imposing these bonding pairs inside the ring to re-stabilize the system, giving you this final product, which is the stabilized one, and the other end you are getting these two, HCl and aluminum trichloride. So these are some reactions of benzene which benzene undergoes um, because of the presence of these pi electrons. So sometimes this we may call it, the benzene is acting like a nucleophile, and nucleophile is that species which is that denotes an electron pair to form a bond in relation to the reaction. So those molecules must have those or a nucleophile is that ion with a free pair of electron, or at least one pi bond that can act as a nucleophile. So for that purpose, for electrophilic aromatic substitution from the name, we must require an electrophile. So electrophile is nothing, it is electron rich species, and sorry, electrophile is electron deficit species, and this benzene is going to be highly attractive to electrophiles. So these species which seeks after electron rich areas in other molecules. So this is going to react with this electrophile. Now you may see the key bonds which are formed are C, E, which are your key bond. So electrophile, which is substituting the hydrogen atom. So the key bond which are broken are CH, and this new bond which is going to be formed is your CE. So in short, electron donating substituent, we have different type of substituent again when we reacted and get these substituted product. So electron donating substituents increases the rate in general, and electron withdrawing substituent decreases the uh, rate.